Why, hello there. Hi, you. How are you doing? Well, welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma, where I haven't set everything up correctly. Now I can see my chat. There we go. There we go. Hero Blender, as always. There with the bananas. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you so much. Where do we leave off? Ah, this thing is permanently on. False left me some swords to open somewhere. Oh, for a second, wait a minute. I've got enough to make an entire Twitch thing here, and that someone has left me these, and I have not received. This is not my own work. Oh, the hermits, taking care of other hermits. Apparently there's a chest with some swords in for me somewhere around here. Oh, what a glorious photo. Chewy Pepper, Billman68, Strandberg, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I bestow you with a mission. In the title of this stream, it says any guitarists around, right? If anyone in chat pops in and it's like, I play guitar, what's up? Like, let them know that I got a question to ask. I'll be asking it later in the stream because I've been doing some guitar-related research and I just kind of need to ask a guitarist. And you know me and my time, right? Like, I'm always busy. I'm always on the next thing. I've spent the whole day doing little jobs. Little jobs here and there. These days, I feel like I do way too much of that stuff. I don't think these are the swords full semi. It's actually in chat that she explained. In your room. The excess swords are in my room. Am I like being dumb? Welcome to the stream, Elliot Draws, Nelly, Lavender, Lady Kathy, Quaint, or Quint, The Jolly, Eversteru, Pinchingo Power, Goofy Me, Mr. Banana Ramas. Y'all are welcome here, welcome. Where's this chest? Did False put them up here? Not realizing they would get sucked into there. Ah! This isn't in my room, False! This is outside of my room. Oh, yeah. Despicable. You've misled me. No, we greatly appreciate this. I saw crazy attack damage on one of these, which is something I wanted to try. Lucky False! This is my cup of tea. Lucky hit chance. Hello. Right, we have to try that. Shocking hit chance. Absolutely shocking. How much damage does that one do? 19. This one does 25. It's not comparing it to the correct sword is the problem. So 24, 4. Oh! And 4 chaining. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I think these two are probably not going to get used. The other two we've got to try. That's insane. Insane. Ah! Lightning strike. Pascuda, thank you so much for 8 months for the Amazon Prime. Appreciate you supporting the channel, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Big Papa House says, am I already too late for bananas in chat? Yep, well, we have missed the beginning of the stream. It's too late now. Right, so we're looking at ability power. So we lose our... Yeah, no, this is a no-go. Plus, I'm not using these, although that's got a lot of attack damage. Probably re-roll that and make it better. So then chest plate. Now, I think I really do need some health. I'd be gaining mana... And look at those sacrifices. The ability power, the mana regen, the cooldown, the resistance. I'm gonna continue with my dicey strategy of having very low amounts of health. Dicey indeed. Right, let's go put on breaking and looting on these. Forgot about that second one. Olympian93, thank you so much for 8 months. Yelik, here with the Prime for 2 months. Another Prime with Salicidin for 8, and Golden TST MSD, bringing our one, our only Evil X into his house. Saw your guitar cover from the other day. Was awesome. Though your face looked a little pale and ghostly. Are you sure you're eating enough? I jest, of course. I'm eating all of my veggies, don't you worry. Speaking of the guitar cover from the other day, that's kind of like a great jumping off point to talk about this guitar thing. Do we have any guitarists in our chat? I feel like we need to stream for a little longer, let a few more peeps tune in, and then it'll be a good time to talk about it. Yeah, I'm just going to put these on, like... I need XP first. That'll be handy, won't it? Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot. I think the sword gets left in the block. Meanie Beanie Art is here for 7 months. Happy to finally catch a stream. Good to have you, Meanie Beanie. Love the username. Love the username. Wait, is it only 1 level? I thought it took 5. Oh, it's literally just 1 level. Okay, there we go. I made a MIDI guitar, 3D printed the body and built it from a kit, says Goofy Me. That sounds amazing. A MIDI, 3D printed MIDI guitar. Let me get a notepad open. That's something I've got to look into. You've reminded me, I've also got a construction kit for a guitar that I've just never bothered with. MIDI guitar 3D printed, and maybe I'll do that this evening. Just go grab the guitar kit and open it up and have a look. I've had it for ages, like a build your own guitar. And I actually I purchased a guitar, but it won't arrive for a while, like quite a few months. And I can't make up my mind on getting another guitar. And there's like the local shop doesn't have any guitars I'm interested in. Like, because playing a guitar first would be wonderful, right? So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there. Assuming you need to find a keytar one day. I think I've seen those, yeah. At most, I play the air guitar, says Fool Girl. I play air guitar all the time. Whenever I hear a fat riff, start ripping it with my fingers on air. Kaluka Zone, whose name I've definitely just butchered, because as I read it, I say it wrong. Thank you for your 2 months of support, my dude. Pedersen139 Thor is here subscribing for the first time. Welcome. And Cowboy Up is there for 22 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you, thank you. I heard a guitarist call and I came to see what's up, says Dead Sorceress. Okay, I'll get to it real soon. I'll get to it real soon. Because I don't want to repeat myself too much. But, right, we've got these additional swords to try in our battle. I mean, we know it's probably... This one's, like, definitely better already. So it's like... that one, and then we'll try this one in battle too. So that's a big improvement. I think we wanted to upgrade... Oh my god, there's stuff here. We wanted to upgrade our pouches. This probably ain't going to be very good. Put those into the system. What the heck? That's a cool looking... Wait, this is a yellow one? So we would get armor, mana... Knockback resist item quantity. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to mess with that one. I can play the desk better than a professional drummer, says the third pilot. This is one of the things about learning to play drums. If you just tap, like, learning timing and, you know, moving your feet and your limbs, you can learn, like, a lot of drumming without, maybe not a lot, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but you can learn to, you know, get a sense of rhythm and come up with a groove without a drum kit. Like, if you want to be a drummer and you can't get a drum kit, like, don't let it stop you from practicing. I remember I used to practice my pedals when I was at an old job sitting outside the cash room. Just sit there, and there was something about the floor just to let your feet vibrate on it perfectly. And then later on, I got double pedals on a drum kit, and like it really translated. I could like play all these double pedal grooves. It was cool. But my drum playing days are long behind me. Right, we need to get a rock going, don't we? If you smell. Right, let's go put that in, and we can see everything. Ha! Cactus, prismarine, dripstone, clownfish. Okay. We have the prismarine. I have 2 feet when it comes to drumming, says Bear, and that's all you need. That's all you need. Need to go get some more cacti. dripstone and then the fish. Should have plenty of dripstone from a cave. Don't. So a dripstone cave, a desert for cactus, and out into the ocean we go. I want to drum so bad, but I don't have enough money, says Cloudy Gamer. That's it. That's who I'm talking to. Like, don't let the drum kit be the barrier of entry. You can learn groove. You can learn, you know, you can find objects that you can hit. You don't need a big fancy elaborate drum kit to learn how to play a little bit of groove, right? I'm dead serious here. Like, creating sticks and like getting cans, you know, it's somewhere to start. And it can still be fun to play. Like, I've played on, like, steel drums before. And drums played out of, like, plastic tubs. And, like, you get sound out of it. Like, if you get the right arrangement of it, you can have a little bit of fun. Sometimes when you pull up a drum kit, you know, and you got, like, a drum pad and you're playing with your hands, like, the sounds you'll pick can be, you know, sort of like street sounds and industrial sounds. And yeah, don't let it stop you. Right. It looks like if we go north, you know what? For cactus, I think I might just go get my free stack. Remember, buy one get one free. I think I got one in reserve at the moment. Yeah, there you go. That was smarter, wasn't it? Moss. It's in the wrong chest. I get a reward, right? Oh, I see why it's in the wrong chest. That one's full. Whatevs. Do that, and then maybe it's a bit more noticeable. Dripstone, we just go down into our cave network. If I can get through the door. Yeah, especially learning the coordination to have your limbs do different rhythms, says Vogel. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't start someone off saying learn to play 2 rhythms at once. But yeah, coordination. Anyway. Do we have any guitarists in chat? Maybe now's a good time to waffle. That's granite over there, right? We're looking for some dripstone caves. I'm sure we were in some just the other day around here. That's what the band Stomp do. They make percussive music using shoes and mops and barrels, etc. There you go. There you go. I'm a guitarist, just not very good, says Janky Reefs. Okay. What I need to ask is there any... Do we have any guitarists to record with us? Because I need to learn how to record, like, better sounding guitars. And what I've come across is kind of interesting. Two ways forward for me. One... Wait. Dripstone caves. I don't know how we're going to find these. I'm just going to have to wander through this here and hope we find some, I think. This might take a while. I've got this weird image of like dripstone caves in my head. I'm sure we encountered like a massive configuration of them. Kind of didn't actually want to fall down here. Believe it or not. I don't record, I just play. That's fine, Janky Reefs. Look, I'll tell the story and hopefully someone will tune in later on and be able to advise me, because I want to make a purchase and I'm just kind of not sure about which way to go. Anyway, it's a bit of a story. Hey! Blue Buns says your covers are what got me into metal and now I started learning the guitar. Awesome. Awesome. Keep playing. You know, focus on having fun. Having a good time playing your guitar. Here's the dealio. Whew. So, over on the second channel, I have recorded a cover of the Epheros, if I'm saying that right, probably not, of Grinding and Thriving, the song that was made for Doc M. Now, here's the thing. I'm not actually happy with how that turned out at all. I'm actually quite annoyed. Here's the thing. I kind of made a promise to myself. When I do guitar, I can't be a perfectionist. Right? Like, perfectionism is what kind of made me withdraw from playing last time. It became a big issue because I just drilled too hard and I lost sight of having fun. So when I wanted to make videos this time, it was like, right, I'm going to invest in figuring out how to record everything, get the camera set up, you know, and then not worry too much about it. Like, let's just bang out a bunch of covers of songs that I've been playing and, you know, get those in the bag, and then I'll edit and release them later on. I'm happy to report that I have like over 10 songs sitting on my hard drive, and a couple of them are really good and already edited. Some of them are a bit sloppy and I might not bother. But they were all recorded with me having a good time and focusing on that as being the reason to do them, so to speak. So I've done these guitar covers, and now they're just ready to be edited and whatnot. And what's really good is the songs, like I'm picking songs that I really enjoy playing and that I think are a little special to share. Maybe ones from new artists that I haven't done on the channel before, stuff like that. So I'm really happy with all of that. But then when I went to do the Efros cover, right, I had a couple of problems. First of all, I didn't really have the right guitar set up for playing that song. It needed thicker strings because of the low tuning. And I was kind of winging it with not having that. And it sort of showed itself when it came to record. I'm not sure why, but that song, the guitar tone was really poor. And it shouldn't have been really, because it was recorded the same way as all the others, but for some reason, something changed and it has a naff guitar tone, right? It's just unfortunate. That's just the way it is. That's just what's happened, basically. So I got a lot of good feedback on that video, yet here I am like nitpicking and knowing all the details that are wrong with it and stuff. But I think people got the point. Like, I enjoyed playing it. It was really fun to cover Doc's metal song, and, you know, here it is, kind of thing. But like I said, I'm not going to be a perfectionist. I'm not going to, like, do take after take after take after take. I gave myself a certain amount of time to get that recording done, and I did it, right? Because otherwise, you know, you keep trying over and over again, you get frustrated, you suck the joy out of it. I got to keep it fun and interesting. Isn't it like half step down to D sharp for Doc's song? It's C sharp. So it's 1.5 steps down, I believe. And it's on my oldest guitar I used for it, which may be not the smartest choice, but it's the one I was using the least at the time when I needed to switch to a new tuning. So this is a reason that I'm getting a guitar or two extra. I'm going to get a cheap one, which I've already ordered, which will be for drop C tuning, I think. And then I want to get like a really good one to do rhythm guitar on and place my standard tuning guitar. And then that one, I don't know what tuning that will go into. So I'm just sort of like rearranging things. I'll have to restring some guitars. I just like to be able to pick up and play. And maybe with a couple of them, I could share the drop tuning. But my main guitar in E, I don't use on drop D because you have to like undo the nuts at the neck, if that makes sense. Is this a good way to find Dripstone Cave or not? I'm not sure. It's good to expand your possibilities, to be honest, says Chimera. Yeah, like the guitars will expand the amount of songs I can play. For me, it's about keeping it fun and interesting. And I've been doing that for a while. And now I feel like, though, the formula of like picking a song, learning it, and then recording it, I feel like that needs to change a bit. So I wanted to focus now on something a little different. If I stop mining right now, you know that it's right around the corner, right? The thing that I'm going to focus on next, I think, is getting the guitar tone really good on the recording. I've tolerated this pants guitar tone for a while, and it, for some reason, was exceptionally worse when I recorded Doc's song. I think it might be because the strings are really quite loose. Like, it's hard to pick that song tight. And I didn't have a particularly great day. Like, some days you just, I don't know, my arms just aren't up to it, or whatever. I could definitely have played that song better. But like I said, it's about me doing the thing and having fun, and it's not about perfectionism. So I gave it, you know, a lot of practice time, and then I went to record it when I was in the mood. And, you know, it is what it is. It's got some flaws, some imperfections, but I was just so unhappy with the guitar tone. So I need to learn how to record guitar tone, right? And I've done it in the past, and it's just escaped me how I did it before. Like, what was I doing? What was it that I used to get good guitar tone? And I've kind of found my way back to it now. I found my way back to what I was doing before. So I was using amp sims, and I must have had like a direct line in at some point where I could, let's see, let's go this way, where I could feed the guitar in and get a good sound out of it. The only problem is it's not really for live recording. It's not for like hitting record, having the camera capture it and capturing your guitar tone. So I've been investigating like what else is possible, and I stumbled across something rather interesting, and it makes so much sense. But there is an amp that you can get called Spark, and it kind of doubles as an interface, a USB interface for recording. It also can act as a Bluetooth speaker, which isn't something I exactly need, but it might be useful, I don't know. And what's the other thing that it does? Oh yeah, it acts as an audio interface. So one way forward is to get this Scarlett interface where I plug in my guitar, and then on the computer in my DAW, I set up a sort of amp sim setup or whatever. You know, use plugins to get the guitar tone. Yeah, not finding Dripstone caves, are we? Anything but. So we use an amp sim to create the tone and all that, and this means more post-processing. After you've recorded and played, you've got to take this dry audio track and get it all prepped for the video, which probably isn't too much work. It's more like you got to set it up. It might take a while to set up, but once it's done, like, you can use it over and over again. You can adapt the tone for different songs. It's a bit more of a professional way to do it, but it could take a lot of time. The other way with this Spark amp, this thing has like amp tones built into it with an app. It connects to your phone. You can control it. You can save settings. You can design different tones for different songs. There's a big library of tone types. You know, there's probably, you know, one of the things I want to do is learn to play a bunch of Deftones songs. And I can probably just get a Deftones tone match and then play with that. So this is the thing that I kind of wanted to ask. If there are any guitarists watching, if you've had any experience with either of these things, now that you understand like where I'm at, if you have any input on what you think I should go for, please let me know, because it's, I don't know, like I think the audio interface could be really good if I want to do something a bit more professional with the guitar. But the amp as well, like, could be really great. I've got a very old amp and a bunch of pedals plugged into it, and honestly that amp like could be first to go. It's just really old. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. Is that? Yay, except oh, it actually went into my inventory first. I didn't expect that. So many other blocks here. So yeah, let me know. Cat Jam. What's Cat Jam? My friend's mic, his guitar cab for recording for an XLR mic interface. He uses dynamic mic like Shure. Yeah, I'm aware of that too, and I don't want to do that because it won't be compatible with my sort of live setup for recording. It'll be too noisy because I'll have the original song playing and then I'll be playing along to it. So recording the cab directly is not the way I want it to go. Spark by Positive Grid, Dead Sorcerer, that's the one. Have you had any experience with it? You use Presumptuous Interface and use Adobe Audition to record, and use VST plugins for different tones, etc. Yeah, that's the route I could go with the audio interface, the Scarlett one, and then use cab sims and stuff, which I've had experience with. I've actually still got all of my cab sims from back in the day when I was trying to record those very first demos, which are out there. Wait a minute, these are just, I'm not even collecting them, just like diamonds. It's so distinctive, isn't it? Wonder how far we'll go until we find Dripstone Caves. Oh, wow. That's kind of lucky, I think. Are all of my backpacks filled up from like a run? Probably. I have an amp like that, a Marshall Code 50. It's been wonderful. I have a Scarlet Solo, which has been really good for playing with friends, as well as playing backing tracks. That's the one I was looking at, the Scarlet Solo. If you want to go ampless, you should take a look at the Kemper. I'll look at that, yeah. It's not so much about going ampless. It's just about finding the right sort of equipment to do what I want. What's really appealing about the spark thing... Hey, we'll take this. What's really appealing about the spark thing is that you can potentially create a lot of tones with it. I've already got software that does that. I've got this thing called Guitar Rig, and it already does that kind of tone matching. And so I already have it, but it's like, do I want to go through the DAW setup? That way I probably have a bit more finesse when it comes to EQing and tone control. I might end up just doing both naturally over time, right? Like, the interface isn't exactly expensive, and the amp isn't very pricey either, so I could potentially do both. What song are you wanting to cover the most right now? Says Blue Buns. See, I don't want to say I love the surprise of like putting together the video and like putting it out there, because some of the songs I've covered, like, I am so stoked. I've literally covered some of my favorite songs of all time. Like, every now and then I just like get stuck in, have a look around, do some research, and then I realize, oh yeah, this band, that song, that's totally within my range. I picked one out a couple of days ago and started learning it. A Drop D song. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you one. I'll tell you the one that I've just started learning, okay? I haven't recorded it yet. I don't know when I'll record it. But Papa Roach's Blood Brothers is a song, you know, Papa Roach is a bit of a love-hate for me, just because I was a very moody teenager when that Infest record came out. And it was my world, but then when I go and listen to a lot of their songs, it takes me back to that place, and I don't enjoy it. The thing is, a couple of their songs kind of don't do that, and Blood Brothers is one of them. It was on the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack, and I used to love it every time it came on. Such a good song. And I'm looking around at this tab, and I'm like, hang on a minute, I can play this. Like, I'm good enough for this now. And what would you know? I start practicing. I get the tricky licks down, and the riffs, and the timing all good, and then you learn the song structure from that perspective of, like, you're not just listening to the music. Now you're figuring out how to play it. And I've kind of got it so I can just play it all the way through. It now just needs, like, to get used to it, to get the rhythm a little tighter, to get that lead guitar intro properly nailed down, because I can play it, but sometimes I get the notation a little bit off. So yeah, I'm just going to, like, keep doing this as I move forward. I'm just going to find songs that I adore. And Drop C is going to unleash quite a few of those with my new guitar. It's going to be some Deftones and some strapping young lad in there, I think. I've already picked out some songs that I reckon I can play. Oh, boy! Oh, no! Megasaur to the rescue! Oh! Oh, false save me. I don't know if my other old sword was up to that task. Morning X, what are we mining for? Chromatic Iron? We're actually mining for Dripstone Caves. And not finding them. Which is annoying, because I remember finding a massive Dripstone Cave in this world, and I just can't remember where the heck it was. It looks like someone might have been mining through here. These don't feel like proper cave generation, you know? Oh, army of skeletons. Let's go the other way. I just remembered that I've got the heal button. Okay, let's do something crazy. Let's go through like this. Oh, is that lava? I think I'm getting shot at. Woo! We have fun. We take risks. We have fun. We take risks. Okay, and then I think we crack on. It's just been nothing but Wrong type of cave. I recently got a base, but I think my technique is wrong. I need to find some lessons somewhere. Yeah, definitely good to look up some lessons. I went looking when I needed it. It was very rare, says False. Yeah, it seems to be rare. Oh! I was looking at chat, and that was in front of me. Should we try that crazy thing that we did a minute ago again? Like, can I, like, walk through lava? Depends on the size of this lava lake, really, doesn't it? It looks like it's too big even for this thing. Look at that. Crazy. Get rid of those items, please. A few of them went in. That's bonkers. Right, let's go this way. Maybe not, actually. It looks like it's just mega lava everywhere. I have dash. I'm not sure if I want to use it. Should we use it? This could be funny. Oh! Not gonna lie. That was stressful. How big is this lava lake? Dang. The things you see when you go exploring, eh? Right. There are tips in chat if you want to find it quicker, says False. No, I'm good. I'm good. Andy Lurks is here for 10 months. Thank you so much, Andy. Greatly appreciate it, my dude. Really enjoy watching you play Vault Hunters and hang out with the Hermits. I enjoy it too. Hoping to do a run soon. Just got to get these items together. Make a lava tunnel. Anyways, I recommend going digital route first. Going straight into audio interface and using VSTs. Neutral DSP amp sims are amazing. Amps routes have cool ones for heavy music. Heard good things about amplitude as well. There's also free amp modeling software called NAM, which uses AI to get as close as possible to the real amp. Ooh. Let me write that one down. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm probably going to just go with both. Like, have you used the alternative as well? Because it sort of sounded like just a great. Here's the other thing. If I want to take advantage of custom tones, through that amp, the Spark amp, I can. If I want to do that with the VST setup, you got to deal with that old latency through the USB interface. So, I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, because I actually used my Go XLR to feed in my guitar the other day, and like even with a direct line into the system, which is not the way to record it sounding good, there was some latency that was like really notable. So one is, on that note, I think one is more recording based, right? So it's, you've got one option for recording and one for playing. The thing with the amp is it provides a direct line into your computer as well, so you can actually record that amp saying. So I think maybe getting both, or just starting with the amp, and if I feel like the tones are limited, I might come back to the direct interface and do it that way. I reckon that's probably the way to go. Amp first, direct line in second, because I am not trying to record a song for like an MP3, you know, a Spotify stream. I'm just doing it for those guitar covers on YouTube, and it just needs to sound better. And right now it sounds pants, and it's probably not too difficult. You know, the amp sounds like a good solution. If you use proper audio interface with ASO drivers, you won't get noticeable latency. We've been recording like that for years. I do have all the proper drivers and stuff, and ASO interface and that. I've never been able to use it without latency, though. X, I hear using your computer instead of pedals is good and much cheaper alternative. Do you know if it's better? Yeah, I know that you can achieve great sounds using just the computer, right? And pedals are obviously more expensive. But some people just like the analog nature of things. So it's really up for you to like try and then decide for yourself. You know, like pedals are more physical. They're literally plug and play. And then, you know, plugins and all that stuff, it requires knowledge. It requires a bunch of stuff. Is that like a floating island? You know, you got to learn a lot more that way. What is this? feel like I have to go up there. Now, I can probably drift up there. I can probably fly up there, but I can't jumping off of the water. So let's go and create a platform first. Do you know any good affordable pedals, says Ravenclaw Nafs? I might not, but the thing is with buying a pedal is that you don't really want to just say, you know, you don't want to ask a stranger, I don't know what style you play, because the pedal I would recommend is for people who want to have, like, modern djent metal guitar tones. Like, I got a pedal made by the guys in Periphery that is really good for that sound. So, like, you want to know what you're asking, really. Otherwise, someone might just recommend you something, tell you it's great, and it's like, I don't know, for playing psychedelic rock or something. Dang, what a cool little island. What a discovery. I like this place. This is like the beautiful... beautiful island in the sky. That's going to be my thumbnail. I think this looks so cool. Wonderful place for a base. It really is, actually. But you got to make use of it, because once you're down in here, you are essentially just in a pink forest, right? You want to be able to find a way to sort of leverage the views off the edge, which may not be as amazing. See, the real view here is like looking in at it. See, that's all you get is sky off the edge. That's probably a good thing to lean into. If you look at the way Falls did her base, I think the size of the island being smaller probably helps a bit, but very much a case of, you know, sort of seeing more, because you got the two little islands and you can move between them. Is that you in the guitar covers? Xisuma says Radium. No, I hired someone just to deceive you. I hired someone else to play the guitar and pretend it was me. Okay, but if you don't have a sarcasm detector, I apologize. It was definitely me. I think, at least. I hope it was me. God, what if it wasn't? What if it wasn't me, hey? Right, somewhere around here. Oh my goodness me, I have to fly into this. Oh, here's a base location. Whoa! Jeez, this is wild stuff. Layers of it. Oh my goodness me. Woohoo! Dang, there's a spot. There's a spot. Let's open up the mini-map. Oh, look at that. There's us darting away. Where's home again? I think it's actually like south. Yeah, there you go. I know where we're going. Wow, it was about to fly into something. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Reminds me of the place we built Potato Wars in, says Chimera. Yes, Potato Wars. That was awesome. That was such an awesome little project. In fact, creating minigames with Create, that's something I've got to come back to at some point. But you know me, always got so much on the table. Got to be realistic. Right. I'm just going to chuck all of this stuff, I think, all this other stuff into... Hey, wait a minute. I needed that cactus. Yeah, what's going on with these backpacks as well? Yeah, they're full up, so that needs emptying. Right, there's a trash bin somewhere in this place. I'm sure of it. Okay, I've forgotten where the trash can is. Assume or upgrade the backpacks. I need knowledge for that. They're not backpacks, are they? They're pouches. Where was that trash can? Oh, those are nasty. Those are nasty, those things. Maybe it was in this room? Okay, I'm going a bit mad now. I know Iskal left one in here and we used it. Bogle says there's definitely a trash can. There's definitely a trash can somewhere in the world. Is it still here, though? That's the thing. Oh, Joe accidentally mined it and forgot to put it back. I'm just going to put it in here, then. That's going to be my junk chest. Right, we need to smelt something. Which reminds me, I've gotten rid of all of my fuel over here. I was actually using the wooden chunks. So let's go throw these down. Hopefully we've got a few more. Then we'll smelt up some food, which we desperately need. Sleep in a bed so we can continue getting power. In this episode of Trash Can Finders, yeah, exactly. Hi X, I claim to be a time traveler. Is there anything you would like to know about your future? World Cup champs don't work. There's some weird time bubble thingy. It's complicated, says Moose with Pants. Nope, I am perfectly content not knowing what the future holds. I am perfectly content. Right. Well, look at that. We already have more of that stuff. What are we looking for? Something real riggedy raw. Is that it? Is that all I got? Oh wait, those are the uncooked ones. So what are the ones that you used to make that? There it is. There it is. Did feel a little bit on the low side, right? That's more like it. 24 of those. Okay, get going. The latency of an interface also depends on the settings. I got a little bit of latency on my Scarlet 2i2 driver, but don't have that powerful of a PC, and use Ableton maybe not the best choice. Well, I think I'm just gonna get both and mess around with both of them, because I'll need the interface. I had one in the past, and because of the latency, I got rid of it. But that was back when we had USB 2, I think. Oh yeah, we can make some Twitch pedestals over here. Twitch pedestals. See how pants my brain is. Relic pedestal must be crafted, my friends. On this epic, momentous day of craftiness, we shall craft the stone, the smooth stone slab, the bennies. Was it like the next level up? I think it was the next level up. If you haven't figured it out, I'm trying to match the intensity of the music. Is it going well? Is it going well? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, I think. 5 we can make? Let's try and make 5. That'll be more than I had in my single player. Hey, where did the pedestal go? That is as many as we can make. Let's put them over in this room. And then, if I remember correctly, you open them up and just like interact. Oh, that's not a complete one. Mistake number 1. Okay, let's go do this. Excuse me. How does this work again? Oh, you let them in now. I see. We have assembled a relic. I am a pro relic assembler. Let's go do this again. So actually, if you look, there's 8 in total. Is that the one? That's the one. I assemble thee, Nazar Bonkagoo. Oh dear, terrible. Terrible. By the way, we had a noise in the ear that I totally missed. I'm so sorry. Bellotti, thank you ever so much for 63 months. Evil X is in his house. Almost a whole stack right there, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. I think those are the ones that go together. Let's bust a move and put these in here. Another one. Where are these elementals? Another one. Well, that'll pay dividends for all our future runs, won't it? Okay. So then it's the Miner Relic and the Warrior Relic and the Richety Relic and the Dragon Relic. We haven't got any of those. That's fine. Oakley Dokley. My neighbour. Dripstone and clownfish. Oh, we never got any clownfishies, did we? I think I'm going to have to go get some dripstone from False. Maybe it's in the downstairs area. Maybe it's not. Right. Now, the clownfish, don't you need to go to war motions to get those? Oh, that'll be the other side of the island then. How's level 100 looking? Don't you need to be a level 100 to fight the boss? I don't think you have to be. I see squiddies. Here's the war motion. And I missed. What are these? These look like... Oh, no. Those are. No, wait. They're tropical. Oh, that's the one. It's called... Why do I think it's called clown... Was it once called clownfish? Was that once upon a time? Dead. Took me a minute. Do you remember on Hermitcraft, I think it was season 6, we built a farm for bucketing these, and it was like, you could run it and collect all the different types. That was crazy. Hey. No worries, False. Thank you for helping out. Woo! And thank you for the sword. Which is currently not wrecking the fish. Wreck the fish! They look like clownfish. There's Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw. Isn't that from Star Wars? Pretty sure it is. Right. That's the one that Gandalf's in, right? Okay. Ugh. Oh, do you know what? We got enough. We got 17. I'm out of here. Ah. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Oh, there it is. We didn't go too far. I think it is. The one with Gandalf and the 7 Dragon Balls. Yes, that's it. That's the one. Whoa, that made me fast. Hero Blender is your name. 18 months of support. Thank you so much, my dude. Hi, Xisuma. I'm curious. When you think of something, do you see an image or word or something else? Example, when someone says apple, do you see an apple in your mind or just the word apple? Definitely visual. Definitely see an apple. Sometimes even, you know, taste or the smell as well. I hear things opening. Oh, wait, there's an upstairs? Dang, I am ignorant. I wish I could sit on this bench. It's so cool. I can! Just with a little latency. I wonder if False will notice me out here. Ignorant. I think that quite works. I love it when Gandalf makes the V-hand thing when he meets Shrek for the first time, says that hairy guy. I love that moment. That's my favourite part of Forrest Gump. Right. Use better settings, X, says Goofy Me. What are the settings that I need to use? Tell me exactly. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get next. I think we scared False off. Scared her off. Time to take a selfie and put it on the wall. Actually, yeah, that's a great little picture moment because you got those cameras in here. Oh, yeah, I love Gandalf. Got to catch them all. Am I right, says Blue Buns. You're right. Got to catch them all. All of the different insert other thing here. Wow, I'm just going to go over here and come in this way. Because I'm a good Minecrafter. Or at least I think I am. Where did false go? That's got a little bit of... It's got a little bit of rhythmic groove to it. You remember what I was saying earlier about drums? Like, you can just open a crate and close it again. Sounds. Percussive sounds are everywhere. I ain't seeing no dripstone. Maybe I'll take my business elsewhere. She might be in one of the crates. That's possible. That's entirely possible. Langdarak, thank you ever so much for 3 months of the Prime. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. Added Tish. Okay. Well, we'll go look for some more dripstone then. Let's do this. Wait, is it me? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong space. Oh, I'm not looking for dropstone, false. I'm looking for dripstone. Messing. 72. Right. I think I'm going to sit down in a minute. Let's drink a little bit of water too. Dropstone is the past tense. Well, drip, drop, tick, tock. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying words now. Dripped stone. Yes. CJ. Dripped stone. Dripstone and dripped stone. Someone understands me. Right. Okay, got your mailbox? I'll send it. If I have some in the mail. Let's have a look. Hey, thank you, False. And whoever sent me these. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh. I think you need a letter, though, and put things in it. Dang. That is a cool system. False! False! This is pointed dripstone. Oh. God. Jeez. The help you get around here, I tell ya. I'm never going to run a vault today, am I? Don't craft. Too late. I'm only messing. Oh my god. Why not? Have I missed something fundamental there? And what have I missed? There's an easier way to do this. Except it's somewhere I don't know. Huh. We didn't have it in the backpack for some reason. It didn't, like, you couldn't take it into a vault? I can't remember. Maybe I never made it. I'm sure I made a nature's compass in this world. Hang on, let's look up the crafting recipe. Well, this I can make. And let that be that. And then in here... Teleport? That sounds cheaty. Wow, that is a long way out. Oh, except it gets shorter quickly. It gets shorter quickly. The distance thing's kind of cool. Once you plug the correct coordinates, whoo, you're off. We're off. CJ says communication is key. I literally said that to someone earlier today. X used the biome compass. That's what we're using. Right, let's press the right... Oh my god, I can't see my keyboard with this microphone. No! Stop! Why is it dark in this room? Okay, there we go. Because I don't want to go mining against this false. You don't need to go mining. I'm heading over to some Dripstone caves now. Poor false, says the Dark Soul. Poor false. Wait, I missed it. How does the compass now want X wants to go to the Dripstone Caves, says Forgo. I told it Dripstone Caves. Wait, are we over the top of Dripstone Caves? Hang on a second. No, we're not. It's because I changed item. Oh, God, not this again. Not this again. Dang, this is so moody, this area. I think we've now sort of come in line with it on one of these axes. Because I don't actually have the other coordinate up here. Is that Joe's area? I think it just looks the sort of same as Joe's area. It's somewhere here. Right, I'm going down. You can come with me, fella, but it won't be a good ride. I told you it wouldn't be a good ride, dude. Dude, he's shooting me. Look! What are you doing? Look at my sword! Right, I gave you a chance. Well, when they said Dripstone Caves... Aha! They meant it! I never picked up my backpack before I came over here. Which is a good thing to remember before you go into your vault run. Oh, have we found like the world's worst ever Dripstone Caves? Also, I should probably be using that tool of mine. Right, that can go in there. This can come out. Now we can get all the dripstone. And possibly some other blocks on the way too. Oh no, there's creepers. Run away. Or ka-cha! And your friend. Whew! Murdering. Okay. So now what we do is this. We prioritize the stuff we actually want and fill it up. I think that'll do. Let's go get it. Or is that it? That's the last of the world's wimpiest dripstone cave, it would seem. Maybe I will have a little bit of that. Then we can get up here and get the rest. How about... Is that a vanilla immortality tool? Yes, yes it is. I'm not sure if I'm actually collecting much of that. The spiky, pointy dripstone bits. If any. Like, I think that should have just collected a bunch, right? Oh, look, here you go. There's my filter for it. Let's see if we get a tiny bit more. Nah, I think we're done here. Let's bounce. Let's bounce back home, homie. It's time for the homie to go home. Here's the question. How do we get out of here? We know the way we came in. Can I get out of here, like, using my elytra and my jump dash thing? Not if I'm banging my head. Right. Nope. I was hoping I'd be able to, like, sneakily put one underneath me, but no. Lawyer Ain says, man, I'm hungry now. What made you hungry? Oh, maybe it was Gilgan. Nothing like a big pot of veggie soup, a Minecraft stream, and a foot of snow. Oh, I tell you what. The weather. It's getting cold where I am tonight. Now we've got to sacrifice some of this. Yeah, it's going to be chilly this coming week. Like one day it goes down to -7 in the night. Now, if you're not from the U of K, that's pretty nippy around here. Okay, so I got to go that way and that way, I think. Yeah, this is the way. Caspian says, I hope the new year is finding you well. It's definitely finding me well. I've had a good new year so far. Going to my first football game tomorrow. Have you been to one? Says James did it. I go to football games on a regular basis. I love football. Right. I think I'm actually quite a ways to go still, aren't I? Stopped a little early. Currently sketching says -7 is pretty average here. Crazy. It's easy to like where you're from and what you know because you're used to it and stuff, but I do think I think as I've gotten older I've become more accustomed to hotter weather. I used to really love the cold when I was younger, and these days I don't like it so much. I mean, not in I'm making a big deal about it kind of way or anything, you know. It's going to snow overnight, hoping that I don't have to go to uni tomorrow, says Blue Raven. Snow day! Fingers crossed for a snow day. Might be a good time to ask about the guitarist again, says Chimera. I don't think so. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with both. I mean, it was nice to hear other people confirm what I thought about using the input thing and the cab sim stuff. That all seems solid. That seems like what I was doing over, 12 years ago is still the way. If anyone's got the Spark amp though and has had some experience with that, I was also thinking like, what about other smart amps? Like, there's probably other ones as well that do tone matching and basically use a little bit of modern tech. Because you can put a computer of sorts in pretty much anything if you want to. So it'd be interesting to know about that. If you've had some experience with it. You only have a stupid amp. I said Spark amp, by the way, not smart, but that's kind of funny. Turning my electric blanket on right now, to be honest, says Lorian. Dang, electric blanket. I don't think I've ever had one of those. Anyway, let's get this thing ready to go. I think, yeah, Hypno's in a vault. Oh, wow, Hypno's level 60. Force is 77. That needs to go there. Part of my preparation is making sure I've got all the stuff I need, right? A little concerned for my chest plate. Soon we'll be level 60. I'm wondering if there's more gear down here. Like a level 61 chest plate. Increases ability power. Fair bit. You lose the mana. Is there any... see, there's an empty suffix on that. Health is kind of important. But no ability power. So look at that one. Massive buff to armor and ability power. But you lose the mana and the resistance and stuff. It's got an empty prefix. I think some of these are probably going to be worth rolling. What was that like? Oh, that was level 65. That's probably a little too high for me right now. Again, I could probably like sit and stare at these for a while and pick out a new build eventually. Wow, look at that one. Mega jump goes up. A lot of stuff on that. That's an interesting one. Again, though, losing the ability power. So now with that one, you can keep some resistance. I don't know. Nothing too obvious popping up. I think we'll save the gearing up stuff and leveling up for the next one. Jacket Fracket, thank you ever so much for your tier 2 subscription for 3 months. Thank you, my dude. Greatly appreciate it. Now, I'm going to butcher your name, but Akrasvala. I butchered your name. Choice paralysis is real with so many choices for gear. It's not so much choice paralysis. It's more just like a bit overwhelming to think through everything all the time. And like, you know, you're trading off this thing for that thing. You kind of want to keep your stats as they are, right? You can trade off ability power on your chest plate for something else, but then you'll feel like you want to get it back on a different piece of equipment, right? That's the issue as I see it. Anyway, I'm going to switch to sitting down now, peeps. Oh, I've been standing most of the stream. That'll teach me for having numbers in the place of letters. Yeah. Makes it tricky for me to translate in my head, I guess. Alright. Goes the desk. I don't know if you can hear it. I can definitely hear it on this microphone when I've recorded with it, doing some testing and stuff. Like, it picks it up, but maybe the background music interacts with it in a way. Right, we would like a seal of the living. Which I don't have. I thought I had one. I thought I picked one up. Nope. Apparently. Absolute nope. Need that. Got the vial. Got the kiwis. Not sure what else I want off the hotbar. Oh yeah, some blocks. That'll do. Faily Fawn says, do you have any music recommendations? Here's what you gotta do. You gotta go visit my Linktree, okay? Linktree.xisuma.co. Wait, why are we on the music screen? How long have we been on that for? The heck? Why are we on the music screen? I just noticed it on my iPad. It's like highlighted the wrong thing. Since the desk did the dance. Oh, maybe... That's weird. It's not next to that button. It's close. Maybe I somehow slid my finger a little bit or something. Weird. I think that then broke the Linktree thing. Uh-oh. Not that one. Okay. This might take a moment to diagnose. What's going on here? Yeah, okay, it did something funny. Let's see if it's fixed. Or do I press it again? Ah, there it goes. Yeah, if you go visit my Linktree, you'll get a very clean, easy to use website with links to all sorts of different things that I do. On there, you'll find my music blog. If you want music recommendations, have a browse. I'm sure you'll find something of interest to you. Okay. Oh, I see some derp things in chat. Oh my god, something went wrong when you pressed the button. Press that dirt button. If I press the dirt button... Okay, oh, do you know what? I'll press it then. Alright, let's go into this vault. There you go, bunch of fiends. You get your little derp animation. You know. Ugh. Bounty, someone said. Oh my... What the heck? What type of vault is this? Oh my god. I only have 10 seconds. Oh my god, quick. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Ah! Yes! Yes! I did it! I did it, peeps! Oh! Oh, it's just the beginning of, like... Oh, that's clever. That's really clever. Right. Right. Oh! Oh, it's the wrong screen? Oh, it must have been when I pressed the dirt button. It's right next to the be right back screen. Oh, be careful what you wish for, people. Be careful what you wish for, bunch of fiends. Oh, you missed the thing! You missed the thing! Oh, no. False says, careful, X, don't be showing our secret entrance into the HC Season 10. False, you won't believe this, but the screen was on the Be Right Back before the special Season 10 entrance thing popped up. Please tell Iscal there was a bug, and it popped up when I went into a normal vault. That's not what should happen. God, fortunate, right? Talk about lucky. Right, it's my least favourite type, but I've actually got my scav bag with me. Oh, we dodged a bullet there, False. We dodged a bullet. Let's see. Living, coins, wooden, and gilded. I think I'm just going to play and not think about it too much. East is home. Let's go. Let's go. We got 2 extra minutes now, which makes a substantial difference, I think. I'm going to run through this room. I just can't be bothered with it. I'm just like, nah. Right. Yeah. We're doing vault hunting. My brain is slow. Right, that's the non-chaining one. This is the one that chains. I always love that chain. I heard someone behind me. It's a pillager. Come to pillage me. Not today, my friend. Oh my god. Oh my god, spiders are the worst. Spiders be bad. Ripped page. Ripped page. 1 ripped page. It's a good 2 ripped page. Very good start, actually, for those. Get those out of the way nice and early. Oh, little guy. Little guy, bad guy. Oh, I have abilities now. Yes. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so glad I remembered that. Like, sooner. 2 more. Wow. Okay, we got 4 already. Wow. Wow. Is there one through here? Oh. No. Just getting slowed down now. Where's the way out? Can I get out up here? I think I can. Moose with Pants says our rights are being repressed. Whose rights? Who's repressing them? What's going on? Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like the ones with the bows. I really need more health, don't I? Huh. Okay. Ha! Take the Mega Sword. Mega Sword of Doom to the rescue. That's what you just witnessed, peeps. So, 1! Perfect. Oh, and it was poison! Rubbing it in my face. Now, this... I think what you want to do when you find one is see what's down here. So, like, I'll skip that. But if it's an Omega something, I might give it a go. But I think that's how you're probably going to interact with those. Just, like, walk in, walk out. Oh, my words. I took a lot of damage then. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Better sword. Okay. Okay, you're slowed down. I can manage the situation now. I can manage it just fine. Crits. Nothing but crits. Yes. You are dead. Right, 1 more. That's like 5 ripped pages. I think I'm going to bounce to the next room. The layout of this one just felt a little less... I don't know. Had less POIs in it. Points of interest. That's the term, isn't it? The terminology, the phrasing. That I know what I'm talking about. Oh, fell in a hole! Idiot! Why? Why, X? Why do you fall in holes? That was a 1 hit on that creeper. Nice. Nice. Okay. Come on, just make my life easy. Okay, no more ripped pages. Hello? Is that an ore room? Not sure I need any ores. They don't really give us anything, do they? So we'll skip on that. Right, I'm going to grab this. Whoa! Why's that guy got a special head? I like this sword a lot, actually. The high damage sword's kind of nice. Switching between the two could be useful. Oh, apparently... Roll it twice is saying that when Iskal says POI, it sounds like PUI. Could be an accent thing. Dear lords. See, I like to use the chaining ones on the little, especially if you get a lot of them, because they're a pain to hit. So the chaining helps you hit them. Another rip page. That's at least 6, I think. 2, 3. I think we're up to 8 then. That's nice. We haven't gone to the top of this room. Gah! My shins. My beautiful, beautiful shins. I don't know why they're beautiful. Just are. Right, up we go. Ornate. Not needed. Now I got stuff to kill. Okay. This might get tricky. No longer tricky. Thank you, creeper. Oh, boy, there's a lot. Oh, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to bounce. Ooh. We play it risky. We have fun. Oh, my God. I think it drops a buff for the rest of them. Oh, my word. They're moving fast. They got speed buff. They got speed buff until they don't. Oh, boy. Dealt with. Absolutely dealt with. Right, okay. You let the creepers explode. There's a downside to that. But I like letting them explode, okay? One more ripped page and we don't need no more of these wooden chests, I think. There it is. Okay, so no more wooden. Interesting. That changes how we choose to explore a little bit. Okay, running into them is still probably a bad strategy, X. I don't recommend it. Okay, I need to use my fireball a little bit here and there too, I think. Hi X, how you doing, says Crazy Sheezy. I'm doing a vault, that's how I'm doing. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Now we're kind of selective, right? Like, oh, they might hit hard. Okay, look, we're killing the husks with the chaining here. Which will allow me to get around them a little easier. There's now another thing behind me. Oh my God, there's these lot. Where'd they come from? Are they from the previous room? Oh, this battle music is hyping me up. Oh, the fight is on. Woo, we're looting and raiding. Okay, not the right POI. Not the right POI. I think we're going down now. I'm going to use my bucket for once. Indiana Jones style. Here we go. Not that Indiana Jones ever used a bucket. Oh, I'm sure he did something smart and cunning. Oh, my word. Like, ran into his enemies face first. Where the POI that I need, yeah? Ores. I love ores, but not today. Okay, look at that guy. He's almost wrecked. I like these new swords a lot. See, I can also just crit with this sword to take him out. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even have a chance to... Go on, then. That's right. Oh, I activated another one. I'm getting out of this room. This room sucks, basically. How are you liking this music? It's perfect. Oh, my God. The race is on. Okay, it's all ores down below. It's probably all ores up above. We go west again. We go west again. Right, I see ornate, which is worth raiding if you happen to set it. Ornate again, double ornate, triple ornate. And there's something that can shoot me and I'm in a dead end. Great. Where's the shoot? Dang it, where's the ranged fella? You gotta go. You gotta go, but I took him out with my new sword. Gosh, it's like I got skills today. I don't understand what's going on. Look, I remembered to use a fireball. Twice. Oh my, I'm so impressed. And my mana regen is so high. I should be tapping that fireball a little bit more, shouldn't I? Right, we set that one off. We set this one off. It's not what I want, but okay. Looking for gilded. Coin pile. Hello. That means I've got to deal with you. And the best one for you is that. Dang it, stay back. Okay, and now your buddy. Your pal. He's down. Whew, right. Okay, I'm going to, I don't know, use this thing. Should just do that. I didn't check to see if we got any vial. We got 1 blood vial. We need 7. Yikes. Right, this is... Are we heading out of here? I think we haven't gone up in this room, right? Wooden chests. Let's have a little look. Oh, an altar, which is possibly a big distraction. Because we don't need to do that right now. We need to find living! I shot you with a fireball. And another one. Oh, I like this sword. I like this sword. That's not good. Right, drowned hide I saw. Zombie brain we want. Oh my god, that's so unlucky. Okay, I think I need the stronger sword here. Is there anything through here? Nope. I can hear a lot of stuff dying, which is good, I guess. Not the type we want. Oh, I used my wings. I forgot about that. Nice. Nice. We go west again. We go west again. Ooh. Woofda. Right, up here I am. I can't tell what that is from over here. I mean, my dash will be ready again before long. Hello. Oh my god, I almost killed myself. Not recommended. Not recommended. I'm on a ledge. And I'm not a legend. A legend. A thing. These are just going to be wooden here. Oh, I do like that. Now, where else is there to go upwards, though? I don't know. I'm going to go down. Ah, but right. We were using the bucket earlier. We were using the... I was using the bucket. Sorry, I'm trying to drag you into this. Trying to... No, there's coins here. Oh, I hate it. Get out. Oh. Okay, time to switch. Oh. Oh, leave it. What is going on? I'm being bamboozled, peeps. There's one with a bow. I don't know where it is. I think it's up there. It's going to hurt me. Don't like it. It's hurting me. You are a sucker. Right. As I was going to say, we lost all the coins. Of course we did. As I was going to say, I can use my wings to gracefully glide down into an area below. That is a door for a type I don't have. We don't want ores. We don't need wooden. This looks like wooden again. I think I'm going to bounce on this room now. Oh my god. I don't like it. Run. Right, I'm going to go... Can I go west again? I can actually go west. Go west one more. Whew, okay. Right, like that. I can glide into these areas, is what I was trying to say earlier. So, I saw nothing of use there. Gilded, at last. At last. We're going to activate everything getting to it, it looks like. Okay. Chaining. Got it. Fireball. I'm shooting it. Right, that should activate my little freezing chamber thing. Right, and now we switch swords. Nice. That was really well done. Okay. Now we go over here. Don't! Oh, my word. Those creepers. I even said don't blow it up. Rude. Chip jewel. What are we looking for this one? Red scroll. I didn't see a red scroll. Could be wrong. Red 2. How many do I need? 2. Oh my god. Luck. Talk about luck. Right. So now we just need the zombie brains and the blood vials. That's crazy. Crazy RNG. So we need to do the up there area next. Oh, this could be bad news. It's a bad news one. Because we've got that bow guy. Shield me from bow guy. Okay, now. It's a duel to the death. And I win. Let's go. That looks like wooden. And it's wooden again. So, I shouldn't really be able to go any further west. I think it's time to go north and then start going east again. Okay, let's go up first. I see wooden and wooden. Wooden again. That's ornate. So, I think now we're checking down below. 3 minutes of strength. Nice. Gilded, which I don't actually need. Oh, I'll take this as well. Oh, my word. Oh, gosh, there's champions. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm in a bad way. I'm in a bad way. Use the other ability. We need it now. Oh, boy. Okay, now we use this sword. Yes! Man, I can deal with them. Okay, coins. Didn't see the thing we want. One more blood vial. I think we're up to like 3 of those. Hey, don't blow up. Nice. These swords are amazing. Stronghold. I didn't check the side to see if we got what we needed from that. Okay, that looks... Oh, I don't know. It could be coin. Okay, it is coins, so we want that. Hey, hey, no blowing up! No blowing up! Okay. I'm going to put these swords next to each other. I think that's going to work way better. Did I just throw the sword? Great. Just great. That wasn't what I meant. I talked about putting them next to each other. I assure you it wasn't. Right. Coins. I've forgotten how many blood. I think we've got 3 blood vials. Crack scripts. So up to maybe 4. Is there any up top? I don't think there's any up there. Okay. Continue onwards. Continue onwards. We now go east to the next. Actually, we haven't finished checking this area out in its entirety, have we? Ornate. I'll take that. Now, how do I get out of here again? This way. This looks like it. Excellent, excellent. We are doing good. Apparently I missed a living. Well, too much to backtrack now. Whew. That's not... I've just remembered what we're doing. We're looking for the correct thing, is what we're doing. Is it me, or is like my POV? That's what it is, isn't it? What do they call it? FOV. My FOV has gone up. No! Oh, gosh. Lucky with that last hit. Okay. Drowned hide. We got one. No, it's the wrong one. Zombie brain. We got one. We just got both zombie brains. Oh, my goodness me. Okay. Zombie brain. Red scroll. 3. We need 4 blood vial. Wow. We just need to get... This is the best scav run ever. Okay. Let's go down below. We're just looking for coin. And you know what? That might have coin. I can't really tell. This is nothing. I think I'm going to bounce. Next room. Need the dragon room now. Whew. Only coins remain. Manifesting coins. Everyone, let's manifest coins together. Come on. Use your brain smarts influence the universe and stuff. Okay, that's not coin, is it? Actually, couldn't really get a good view of any of that. That doesn't appear to be coin either. I think I'm going to try just down here then. That is a coin pile, and then I'm going to have an insane amount of mobs trying to get down here after me, aren't I? Yep. They come quick. Right, you I need to target. No, your friend. Don't shield him. Oh, the music. It's perfect. The intensity. Oh my goodness me, will Xisuma survive this incredible adventure? Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. Oh, time to loot. That was it. Just 36 and nothing else. Living chests. Oh, okay, that was a bad move. That was a bad move. Right, I think we're out of this area. Not going in that room. Oh, what if that were coins, though? What if it were coins in there? That's how you got to think. That's how a true Vault Hunter thinks. They think about the coin. Whew. Alright, I might as well take these then. Okay, let's go find out what it is. It's hard. It's gilded. I think that might do me. Okay, we're going to bounce on this room. Ah, it didn't work. I think the wings backfired a bit there. Lost our momentum. Okay, we're heading east. East, 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 east. 5 minutes remain. We must find coin. What is that type? That's just ores, isn't it? Is this an ore room, possibly? Dude, this music is amazing. Is there like a minimal amount of POIs in here? Normal? What type? Living. I kind of want to grab some of this. Oh. Oh. It's not what we're here for. Oh, hello. Make way. Gonna go east again. This one had just pants POIs. Whew. There's our altar as well. Let's go down. I feel like I've been in this room before. There's a vendor. Ornate. Finding a bunch of doors all of a sudden. Ah, that was not good. That was not good. Go, 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 go. Lands gracefully. That is not coin. Can I... Are they following? I don't think they are. That's coin. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, nice. Got it. One more. One more. Two more. Didn't we need 4? Wait, didn't we need 4? No way. Okay, let's take care of the baddies. That's insane luck. That's insane luck. RNG right there. Oh, there's a little bit more for us. Just because we're good. Right. Let's check this out. Nope. Nope. B. There we go. 7. No, it wasn't drowned hide, was it? It was red scroll, zombie brain, and then that's it. Now, when I submit them, we're out of the level, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to go, well, let's go forward a room and then come back. Dang, 3 minutes. So we'll raid something. Oh, no, let's go. Do I remember? I think in the previous room, there was a bunch of living chests. Which is, oh, do you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to raid something over here. Like, the way I'm playing, we're just here to do runs and have fun. Like, everyone, all the other hermits are helping me get my build up, so I'm not playing it as seriously as in single player. If this was single player, you know, and I needed those living chests, I'd be going back there for sure. Be going back there for sure. Wow, this one looks a bit barren. Wrong swords. Nicely done. Manifestation too powerful. Yo, manifested it. We forgot about that. That's why it worked. It worked because we forgot. We collectively forgot together. Okay, let's go up here. I hear stuff. And there's a little submission table right here. Oh, you're bad news. Got to turn this around. Oh, don't like this. Hello. There's my boost. Oh, that came in late, didn't it? Oh my god. Where are they? I'm getting shot at. Getting sniped. I see them. I see them. Yeah! Annihilation! If I can just get... Oh, there's like a bit of height difference. And it's shooting me and not them. Right. Except now you're aiming the other way. Right. And... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have to go up to that submission table. There was a little something I wanted to do here. But it was barely work. Oh, no, don't activate that. Right. I think you got to have it in your hand, right? And then you got to let it do its thing. And then do that. And then do that. Hey. That'll do. That'll do. Ah, missed it. Whatever. That was awesome! That was awesome. With seconds to spare. We did it. Cool, cool, cool. By the way, we had a noise in the ear that I didn't read because I was doing the run. Solvuxed, thank you ever so much for your Prime. 15 months of support. Hi, X. Is there any possibility to get the notes or the MIDI file to bury my soul? I know there's a MIDI version on YouTube, but it's not helpful to a music potato like me. I don't know how I feel about releasing that stuff. Basically, I'm just going to say the answer for now is no. Like, some people are happy to share that stuff. Some other people are not. I'm really not sure if I want to publish the MIDI files or not. But you're more than welcome to tab it by ear and, you know, do what you want with the song if you're into remixing or whatever. Like, at that point, it's, you know, your thing. But yeah, I'm just not comfortable with it, and I don't know why. Like, if I think it through, maybe I realize, oh, you know what, it's not a big deal. But I can just tell you right now, I haven't thought about it too much. I just know I'm not comfortable with it. But yeah, thank you so much for the support, my dude. I hope you understand. I just maybe it'll just take a bit of time, because those things were like a weight on my mind for such a long time. I had it all ready to go, you know, the album was there. It was just making it a reality took a moment. It took 12 years. Also, Bury My Soul has got some of like the oldest music I've written out of all the stuff on the record on it as well. MIDI helps me a lot since I'm not able to just transcribe stuff myself to learn. I recommend doing it. On occasion, I have to learn to transcribe some stuff, and it's a bit tedious and a bit slow, but you will definitely like pick up stuff if you do it. You'll get naturally a little better. You'll develop that ear for it, that kind of thing, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get all this unidentified stuff over here out. There's going to be more coming in, basically. Hey, we got some relics. Oh, miner's relic. Hey, let's do that right. Oh no, I've already got that one. Little too excited, little too excited. Now, the scavenger thing, we used to have a hopper point into that, didn't we? Surely I got a hopper in here. There we go. So now what I got to do is like put it on the front, put that there. Now all of that stuff's going to get recycled. Going back into here, we've also got these to do. Good stuff. Let's go identify. Ellipsis. I have no idea if I said your name properly or not. Thank you for converting your Prime Gaming sub into a Tier 1 sub. I don't know if that means you've been here for 1 month or 2, but thank you for doing that. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Hey X, if you didn't know very much about music theory but really wanted to make your own music, how do you go about teaching yourself? I just use my ears, man. Like, music theory is fine and sounds. There's nothing wrong with it. You can learn a lot using it. I certainly use music theory on occasion, but I don't know it deep or whatever. Thanks, False. It was tough. Like, they're always tough, but I just got the luck of the drops on that one. And usually, in my experience, they don't come through like that. You tend to just, I don't know, get nowhere with it. Is what I've found happens most of the time. Just, it's pretty awesome when you get the rolls correct, though. That's for sure. Let's have a look. So, NAF focus. Wand is something I don't use. It's kind of NAF as well. Axes we're not using. That might... I don't know if there's anyone else using an axe. That might actually be pretty good. Now, we've got an amazing sword. 2 of them. And that don't compete with either of them, so I'm going to get rid of that. Shield I don't use. I'm not sure if that's even any good. Okay, that's definitely no good. Don't think that's actually comparing it to my leggings. Yeah, I know what I want to keep on these things. It's ones with ability power. That 20% attack damage might be good for someone else. Hello, I haven't looked at this in a while. No copiously. Nah, that looks pretty naff. Okay, a chest plate. I don't think that's particularly good. Nor is that shield. Right, any scrappies? I think the scrappies you just want to basically chuck straight in, right? Okay, which leaves us with a helmet. I still like looking at them side by side a bit. Wait, which one's my helmet? So this one, we'd lose the mana regen and gain some attack power. I feel like I just need to use my abilities more at the moment, so I'm going to throw that one away. Yeah, this one's going as well. Now that's going to put... That's equal amount of mana regen, but look at the ability power. It's not worth the switch, so let's go put these 2 things into here. I am the Doctor. There's a name I know. Resubscribing with the Prime for 18 months. 2 Twitch babies. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it. Anxious Leo. As a fellow musician, you got to learn the music you like and figure out things you do and don't like and write it that way. Theory is great for professionals, but just start following inspiration from others. Yeah. Like... For me, music was always just sound. Like, if I could hear it, then I can interact with it. It didn't need to be anything more than that. So, I never asked for anyone's permission to like learn or what I should do. I just looked and found stuff, you know? And like sometimes it just made a lot of sense. Like when I saw an equalizer or oscillators on simps, like I was like, oh, I know what this is. Like this all makes sense now. You may or may not have that experience, but like you just like it's just sound at the end of the day. Like if you enjoy sound and you pick up a guitar and it makes a horrible noise, like, you know, get someone to show you how to play a power chord and off you go. You don't have to like sound amazing, you just have to be interested in it. You just have to be like, wow, I'm making this sound and now I can, you know, follow my imagination and do whatever it leads me to next. Toaster Burn says, hello X, how are you enjoying the game? Vault Hunters is genuinely one of my favorite games. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I want to get back to my single player at some point. I really wanted to do this with the rest of the Hermits, and the timing, it just didn't work. I'm in a different space right now as a creator. I have other big projects going on behind the scenes. My time is just kind of like a bit fractured because I've signed up for a bunch of stuff. And I'm learning again. You can only really play like one world at a time. And so, yeah, I haven't been able to play this world like I would want to play a Minecraft world. So my thing now is I'm just kind of jumping in, having fun. And for example, like, I'm just going to use these burgers and level up, right? I'm not, air quotes, playing properly, right? We're not properly progressing. Now, oh, that was a little bit more than I wanted. I was happy to go to level 60, but 61 is a bit much. Because the way we handled that last vault, I was like, yeah, we can go a little further now. We got these good swords. That, I didn't think those burgers would take me up to level 61. So, like, we're not playing properly right now, if you understand what I mean, right? Like, it's a different experience. I'm just going to pop on during my stream time, play a couple of vaults, hang out with some hermits if they're around, and, you know, just have fun doing what I can do. It's not a proper progression. There's no base, etc., etc. So this thing has been fantastic. If we upgrade it, 125% up to 150. I mean, that's a pretty decent gain. Mana cost goes up to 50. The radius is slightly bigger. Duration goes from 8 to 9. That's kind of hard to read on this dark background. That's a cool upgrade. What about the fireball? 60% to 80. That's an even bigger increase. I think I'm going to put 2 levels on that. There's no reason to change any of the other ones back there. So we'll get it up to 100%. Yeah, so we're buffing those. So if we have a look at the spread here, the rejuvenation totem, I don't really use this. This might be worth unlearning, honestly. And then you could put more points into this end, because we're split between a few different things, really. And I really like Empower. Oh, and I totally forgot that we can spend points over here. Because we need to get the lucky hit up, right? We got Mana Steel on that. We got Cleave. I think getting that Fatal Strike in is going to be nice. Expertise, I still don't know what to spend that on. X has big projects. You heard it here first as Moose with Pants. One of them is something that my community has been playing, as we've got a game in development that's available through my Discord. If you're a part of the Discord community, go to the announcements and have a little read. Do you have enough material to craft gear? That would allow you to level up and then craft some more gear at that level, says Blackjack. I don't really, but we do have access to all of this down here. Again, not playing properly, just kind of using this stuff that's been left behind. So when we go through this, what we're really looking for first is ability power. And then it having mana regen on. So if we see like a combo of mana like look at that. Right? Ability power is 19. I could possibly re-roll the implicit there, because that could go as high as 28. And it keeps the mana regen. You don't need all of it, we need some of it. The other thing is, though, resistance is good, but it's a fair trade-off, that one. That's something I think I'm going to hold on to. But yeah, we're looking first for like a high ability power, so that's a massive boost. Then you got that empty suffix. So if you can get mana, like a high level of mana regen on that, it's good. But let's have a look. If you're not rolling that gear, X, you're only going to get so far. A lot will be rubbish for pre-stuff. If I'm not rolling the gear? A lot will be rubbish for pre. Not quite sure what you mean. Look at that. Mana regen, item quantity, and ability power goes up. Plus armor is way up. That'll probably counteract that resistance. That is a fair trade. Shame it didn't have like a few extra suffixes and stuff on it. None of that has been rolled in the artist. These two, they have been. They've been rolled. Okay, so like a big increase in ability power. And then you got that empty suffix, so you want to get mana regen on that. So I'd rather it just already be there. It makes picking a lot easier. So again, I'm just looking at ability power and waiting for something with 20 plus. And it's only 30% mana, it's not regen. Which we like. I've actually got like a crazy amount of regen. Haven't really used the other abilities as much. So again, I don't have mana regen on my pants. That's interesting. Looks like I got quite a high level of ability power on the boots. 23, that's a little bit higher. Then you lose all that mana regen. Hello, oh, that's 42% mana, right. Not mana regen. 12 health is pretty darn epic. Plus the movement speed, dang. But you know what we're building for, right? Wow, 17% resistance? Like, if it didn't have movement speed, if it had ability power, I might consider taking it. That's a lot of resistance. So there you go. More ability power, health and armor. And it's got the mana regen crafted onto it. That is a definite possible replacement right there. Like, knockback resist, I'm not worried about. Cooldown reduction, I'm not really worried about. That would get me 4 extra hearts and a fair bit more armor. I think that's a potential upgrade. So that's level... These are all level 65. Interesting. Now that one... Oh yeah, mana regen. No mana regen. 60% mana regen. Oh, I'm tempted. Might be worth rolling the suffix on that one. So yeah, maybe next stream we like build towards the level 65. Which could be a bit wild. I am starting to think though, maybe trading off one item's ability power for something like resistance could really be something. Yeah. Chap Zakari, thank you ever so much for 41 months, my dude. That's crazy. And also Titan Ninja, whose name I've absolutely butchered. Thank you for using that Amazon Prime on me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. 65 is the next armor implicit, so more gear there. The next armor implicit. Do you just mean it steps up, or is there something different in it? If it's the next step up, I get why there would be more of it there. I can't remember if I know, I'm pretty sure we looked over helmets. So like maybe helmet is a place to just give up on the mana regen, like sacrifice one, although they're all really high. So we didn't pick out any leggings. Leggings I feel like is a place to get something good. That's slightly better, but look at the other bits. Maybe we do some re-rolling on that one. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of good level 65 stuff there. And also, what about these swords? So, got that lucky hit. They're so good swords. 8% lucky hit. And there's an empty suffix on it. If you put attack damage on that, I'm not sure it can go on there. It could possibly come close to that one. Definitely some interesting stuff here, isn't there? That one might be worth just re-rolling some stats on. See what you get. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do next stream then. We'll aim to like get up to level 65. We've also not considered the focus. Our focus gives us mana and mana regen. Yeah, that's where that extra mana regen went. Well, there you go. That's a trade-off, although it's kind of a downgrade. Lucky hit on it. Oh my god, 8%. I want to try that. I want to try that. Get the lucky hit up. Okay, there's lots for us to pick, isn't there? Lots for us to pick. We've got weapons. So if you look at all of this, we could potentially be redoing everything here. It's just the leggings we fell short on at level 65. Interesting. Let's have a look. Having a look at chat. Xisuma, I've been catching the Portal Revolution VODs on YouTube and I've really been enjoying them. Do we know when the next Portal stream will be, says Captain Reginald. Similar time. Maybe tomorrow I'll be a little earlier, but, you know, tomorrow is the time for the next one. Then I won't be streaming Wednesday or Thursday, so then after that it will probably be Friday. That's kind of my stream schedule at the moment. After I finish Portal, which we'll probably do tomorrow, I've got a bunch of other variety games I'm going to pop through for the rest of the month. So we'll keep alternating between this and the other. Really hoping there'll be more Hermitcraft Vault Hunters series after this one, says Janky Reefs. Me too. I really want to do it proper at some point. And that probably means it could be like a year or two away. You know how long we play vanilla for. Anyhow, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go order some equipment for my guitar. You know. Are you gonna continue Cobalt Core? Lange says. No, I've streamed that once. Got a good feel for the game. Played it a little more over Christmas, and I've had my fun with it. I unlocked a few things. It was okay, but it was very repetitive. You actually see the core game loop very early on, and I didn't think it had a lot of depth in terms of challenge. And it really felt a lot like For the Warp mixed with Faster Than Light. So it was all very similar, so I didn't actually play it a crazy amount. So I've moved on from that game now. Anywhoozle, we've got a noise in the air. Chimera Dev, thanks for gifting a sub to Shinny. Appreciate you doing that, my dude. Thanks for supporting the community. And we've reached the end of my stream here. What kind of guitar did you get, says Zandy? I ordered, okay, the same, a clone, basically, of my Epiphone Explorer, which is an absolute relic, except it's snow white color instead of black. It looks incredible. And it's not going to be a top-notch guitar. It's going to be like a lower entry quality one, but I kind of want it because I want a guitar to play particular songs on, and I know it's going to do the job. So just brought a kind of extra guitar for now rather than a new shred machine or whatever you want to call it. Right, I need to go find someone to send you to, don't I? Hypno is playing Vault Hunters, so that makes my life easy. You all get some more Vault Hunters, and I send you over to Hypno. I'm sure we'll appreciate the raid. Anyway, hope you had a good one, everyone. Take care. Have a great rest of the day.